What's up, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome to my review from Dover National Speedway. Today we had the Dover race on a Monday. I wish I could not be lying to you. We had our first rain-delayed race today on Monday. They tried to get the race in on Sunday, but rain hit the track during the pace laps. Honestly, good decision. I know that some people are not going to be happy about that, but I think it was a good decision for NASCAR to do that. So anyhow, yeah, how I do this, I usually talk about what happens in the race, then I go through the results, then I'll look at the standings and also give you my opinion of the race as well. So, I also have this little trusty thing as well to help me, so if you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's my phone, so tell me, because I have racing reference up on my phone, so apologize if I'm not looking at the camera as much, but let's get started. So we raced for the first 41 laps, and then we have first competition caution. Also, prior to this, 6 guys failed inspection. Well, 5 guys did. Well, actually, yeah, 4 guys failed inspection. Ross Chastain, Mark Truex Jr., Reed Sorensen, Matt Tiff, Brian Priest, Alex Bowman, all had to go back. Truex, Tiff, Priest, and Bowman all had inspection failures. Truex and Bowman are going to be very important in this video to talk about, so keep an eye on Truex in this video. Reed Sorensen and Ross Chastain had to go to the back for engine change. Like I mentioned before, we go green for the first 41 laps, and then we have the caution come out on lap 42 due to the competition caution for the rain hitting the track. This would create some field strategy because I think 80 laps was to 86 laps was the length. NASCAR brought the caution out to make sure these guys, and they should have been able to make it if NASCAR did the way they did. And then we had pretty good racing for a little bit for some guys. We ran green for 61 laps, and then the caution came out on lap 107. For Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Stenhouse went into the wall, outside wall, really hard, and this would kill Stenhouse's race. He would finish 13 laps down because of the tire issue. This would change the race up a little bit because some guys decided to take 2 tires and no tires. On the pit stop, Keselowski decided to take no tires, and Joey Logano and William Byron decided to take 2 tires, and those 2 guys won the race off pit road. Chase Elliott had to restart 5th because some other guys came out as well. Unfortunately, Chase was not able to win the stage. Joey Logano is able to get a good restart, and then we go green for a few laps, and in the 77 to Quinn Hoop spins out off of the backstretch and gets some pretty hefty damage as well. This would really hurt his speed in the race. And then we went back green for the final lap of the stage, and coming to the end of stage 1, Joey Logano gets the first stage win of the race. Now on the pit stop, they got juked. Everyone behind Joey Logano, and Joey Logano decides to get jukes behind. They don't come to pit road. Logano has to come to pit road. So does William Byron. They had no choice. They didn't have 4 tires. So they got juked, and this unfortunately would hurt Logano in the long run because Logano really never got back up to the front. On the restart, Brad Keselowski was able to actually get a good lead, and he pulled away and he led the next 58 laps. And then Kevin Harvick, and then we had pit stops take place. Kevin Harvick took the lead, and then Kyle Busch took the lead, and then Byron stayed out for a few extra laps on the green flag pit stops to get some extra bonus points. It didn't really work out, and Michael McDowell led a lap. And then Chase Elliott was able to beat Keselowski off. Chase able to have the lead. All of a sudden, someone that I didn't think really had speed this year, Alex Bowman, catches Chase Elliott, and he's actually able to pass Chase Elliott for the lead. Unfortunately, that last 20-30 laps of that stage was incredible. Mark Truex Jr. all of a sudden is up front here as well. Unfortunately, coming to the end of stage 2, Alex Bowman in turn 1 overdrives the corner. This would hurt Bowman in the long run, and Mark Truex Jr. is able to pass Alex Bowman, and he's able to win stage number 2. And then we have pit stops take place, and Mark Truex Jr. won the race up pit road. Chase Elliott thought that the line apparently was at the end of pit road, where that yellow line is. It's actually the white line, as you guys saw. He unfortunately crossed that, and he had to restart 3rd. That's what kind of killed him. And then we went green on a restart. We go green for about 15 laps. And then Denny Hamlin spun off at turn 2 due to having a tire cut down. Also, while this is going on, Kyle Busch also hits the wall as well. This would create some damage for Kyle Busch as well. This will be the final caution of the race for those of you wondering. So we go green for the rest of the race, and it's basically between Martin Truex Jr. and everyone else. Alex Bowman too. Alex Bowman had a really good card. I genuinely thought Alex Bowman was going to win this race. Martin Truex Jr. is able to lead, then pit stops happen. Chase Elliott stays out another couple extra laps to pick up, to eventually beat Truex off. Then Jimmy stays out, and then Suarez stays out for strategy. And then Martin Truex Jr. passes Suarez because Suarez goes pit road. Martin Truex Jr. pulls out about a 7-second lead over Alex Bowman. And Martin Truex Jr. comes from the back, and he goes and wins the race at Dover. Martin Truex Jr. wins the second race at JGR, and his second race at Dover, his third race at Dover, and his second Monday race, just like he did in 2007 when he won his first career race here at Dover International Speedway. Now, let's look at the results of the race. So, Martin Truex Jr. wins. Alex Bowman second place. I can't tell you, Alex Bowman had a winning car. Sure, he might have failed inspection prior, but to come from the back, same with Truex. He and Truex both failed inspection, and they came up to the front and basically finished 1 and 2. Great run for Alex Bowman. Also, Alex Bowman's second straight top 2 finish. Maybe Alex Bowman could be a threat for the playoffs. Who knows? I think he's probably going to be in good position to make the playoffs. Kyle Larson third. Really good run for Larson. He needed this run. First top 5 of the year. Maybe he can have some confidence from finishing third. And maybe he could be lucky to go get a win at Kansas. He almost won this race at Kansas last year. I think he could be someone to watch at Kansas on Saturday. Let's keep an eye on him, though. Kevin Hart fourth. Good run for Harvick. Chase Elliott fifth. Chase had a really good car early. He dominated early part of the race. Unfortunately for Chase, being on the inside of Dover, you wanted to get to the outside today, and this was genuinely for everyone else. You wanted to be on the outside because the inside line of the racecourse was terrible. And Cleaner is such a god at this track, especially, that you have to really be on the outside. And Chase, unfortunately, was on the inside way too much. Yeah. Eric Jones 6, genuine good run for Eric Jones. Logano 7, nice rebound for Logano. William Byron finishes 8th. Good run for William B. For a guy that's kind of not had the greatest year either. 8th place is a good run. Clint Boyer 9th. Good run for pretty good run for Boyer. And then Kyle Busch finishes 10th. This is Kyle Busch's 11 straight top 10. He is now tied for the all-time most top 10s in the for the first 11 races. Kyle Busch has been in the top 10. He's tied with Morgan Shepherd, by the way, for that, which is impressive. Can we just give Kyle Busch championship already? I'm just kidding. Daniel Suarez 11, great run for Daniel Suarez. Keselowski 12th. I don't know what happened. Didn't really see Keselowski at the end of that race. Kurt Busch 13th. He was nowhere to be seen today. I thought we'd see him a little bit more. I really didn't see him at all. Jimmy Johnson 14th. Could have been better. He was in the top 10 at certain points, but 14th. Worst Hendrick car, finishing 14th. That's not the worst thing in the world. Ryan Blaney 15th. Not a great run. Could be better. Eric Armstrong 16th. Could be better as well. Thought he'd do a little bit better, especially after having a pretty good run at Dover last year until he crashed. Yeah, that wasn't good. Paul Menard 17th, Ryan Newman 18th, Austin 19th, and Matt DiBrito 20th. Denny Hamlin 21st due to having the tire cut down. 22nd, Ty Dillon. 23rd, Chris Buescher. 24th, Dominic McDowell. Chris Buescher had no speed today whatsoever. I just wanted to mention that the JD Doherty cars were absolutely slow. I've not seen them this slow in a long time. They're like back to their old ways. They were really slow today. Daniel Hammer 25th, Dave Reagan 26th, Bubba Wallace 27th, Ryan Freese 28th, Corey Joy 29th, and Ross Chastain 30th. Landon Castle 31st, Matt Diff 32nd, Ricky Sanders Jr. 33rd, Cody Ware 34th, Reese Sorensen 35th, Quinn 36th, and BJ McLeod 37th. Now to look at the playoff standings, because we need to talk about the playoff standings. So let's look at the playoff standings while we're at it, shall we? So Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott are all locked in on wins. The others are Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman up to 13th in the playoff points. Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson finally is gained a huge race for Larson. Huge race. He's in by 6 points over Johnson now. And Eric Jones is last in 16th position. So yeah, a notable face that moved up in there, Kyle Larson. Had a genuinely good day. Alex Bowman too, fantastic day. I can't get enough out of Alex Bowman, did well. But yeah, that's the race. Yeah, Truex got the win on a Monday. So yeah, I'll give you my opinion race. I'm gonna give this race a 7 out of 10. I don't know how I gave the Auto Club race. I think I gave the race a 7 as well. The end of stage 2 was great, but really other than that, it wasn't a spectacular race. It was a decent race, but it wasn't anything special. So I'm going to give this race a 70% on the Groovy gauge for Eric, by the way. It'd be 70%. I give it a 7 out of 10. Could have been better, could have been worse. I would say it was a little bit better than last year's Dover race, but it still wasn't great. It could have been better. Hopefully the race at Kansas on Saturday is a lot better. But anyhow, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on if you know if I ever goes live on my channel. And share this video with your family and friends. Can we get 5 likes on this video? I appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Link in the description for that. And yeah, also comment below your opinions of the race as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.